And welcome back. A new fundraiser to help the homeless is coming up in about a month. All right, Jim Payne with Stomp the Blues is in to fill us in on the details. Welcome, first of all. Good to see you
thank
again.
you for having me back, man.
Yes, of course.
It's always nice.
All right, for folks who aren't aware, explain Stomp the Blues.
Stomp the Blues is a 501c3 that my wife and I started almost 14 years ago, as a way to help pay for meals, and then we've expanded from there to go into youth organizations and those kind of things. You know, this year we've got about 95 kids to provide for, and
Yeah.
this is just a small section of what we do year round. You know, the women in need of the Ozarks, those kind of people we help.
You're aligned with other organizations
Right, yeah.
as well.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. What we are mostly is a fundraising vehicle. Although my wife and I did a big meal Tuesday at Grace Church, and so you know we're still involved on the street, but there are professionals out there that do this every day.
Yeah.
And we think if we can help them, it goes a lot further.
Yeah, absolutely. Jim, why is this cause and then the kind of partnering too so important to you and your wife?
Well, you know, if you've ever sold plasma to survive, to get eggs and sausage to eat for a week, you understand. Or if you've had a struggle somewhere along the line, you know, my wife was lucky. She grew up and had great loving parents, and you know, doted over and all those things. But not everyone's like that.
Yeah.
You know, and if you go through a period where you've struggled and you got over the hump, then if you have the opportunity, you should help.
Pay it back,
Right.
pay it forward.
That's exactly right.
Well, and, you know, and I said homeless at the beginning, but you get ahead of the curve, actually.
Well, what we have discovered is once people are on the street, it's very difficult to get them off the street. So we've started kind of years back looking at the Rare Breed, which is a program the kitchen does.
Right.
It used to be a drop-in center. It's not so much anymore, but there's a new youth drop-in center downtown called the Youth Connect Center. And they have picked up a lot of slack. They just had their 1-year anniversary 2 weeks ago. But they are a great organization, and they provide a place where kids can come in and relax, get a meal, and
Gotta
those kind
have
of
that.
things.
You have to have that. Explain the fundraiser coming up.
So the fundraiser, and this kind of started out of the blue. Jamie and Kim with Sister Lucille. I don't know if you've got, they are outstanding citizens and friends. But out of the blue one year, they were playing at cartoons, and it was in December, and they said, hey, you know, they were talking to my wife because she's kind of the pretty one. And she says, and they said, Paige, what can we do? And all of a sudden, they gave away everything they earned that night. And so this will be the 9th year, and it's grown and grown and grown. You know, and like I said, we've got 95 kids this year, so we're going to need about 10 grand. So we're not going to raise that much that night, but you know that's the momentum we need.
It's a part of the
Right.
pie, any way
Right.
you look at it.
Right.
Now, Sister Lucille's going to be performing.
Sister Lucille, as I said, this will be the 9th year, and it's going to be at the Riff on the 9th, and the Riff is out on West Sunset.
Do people need tickets?
Tickets not quite online yet, but they
Okay.
will be online or at the door. It'll be $10.
All right, this is going to be December 9th.
December 9th.
What time?
Doors at 6:30. Band should start at 7:30,
Okay.
somewhere in that range.
All right.
But it's rock and roll.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
it could be 8.
Well, it's Sister Lucille. Get there early
It's
enough.
worth it,
because,
yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I would suggest if you do think about coming, is to call the Riff and reserve a table. Because it's sold out, and tables and chairs and things are hard to come by a lot of times.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
They do a great job, and I just love Jamie and Kim, and they have their own things that they go through.
Oh, yes.
But they've been really, really part of our
They give
organization.
back to the community as well.
Yeah.
Right.
If people want more information, Jim, how can they get it?
Stomp the Blues Facebook page.
Okay.
Or well, that is it.
Okay,
You
so
Google
Facebook,
Stomp
yes.
the Blues.
That'll come up.
Yeah, you'll find the
it's not on
information.
our website, which you know I'm not smart enough to know how to do all that. But yeah, it is on our Facebook page.
It's all good.
and we've shared it all over town.
Perfect.
right.
Well, Jim, thank you for being
There
here.
you go.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
the work
being
that
with
you're
us.
doing.
So here it is again.
There it
Yes.
is. Okay, December 9th.
Don't
at
miss
the
it.
Riff.
Perfect. Thank you, Jim. We
Thanks.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Always good
Yeah,
seeing you.
absolutely.
Thanks for
Yes.
having me.